Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Furtado and welcome. Today it's a rainy day here where I live. It just stopped raining and I was going to talk about one of the very last Chalimars that I have to talk about, but I ended up being compelled to speak about something else. It's the first time I talk about this in the channel. This is called SWINGFOLLIES from a brand that's called My Exclusive Collection. You can probably see there. Let me see, right there. And it's a little bit uncertain what has happened with this company, because a few years back, I would say 5-6 years ago, something like that, they came out with these perfumes that look like this. I have one. I really like this one, Acapulco. It actually reminds me of Louis from Guerlain. So there was a big, they tried heavy on advertising. It was a little bit strange the way they advertised it. But this bottle, I know what many of you are thinking, what it looks like. But this bottle looks like very much the bottles from another company that escapes my mind right now. But there's another brand that has been around for a while that their bottles look just like this. And the logo of the brand is pretty much still the same. This hasn't changed. So I think they came out with 4 perfumes at this time in these bottles. And they say that they were all created by Jean-Paul Guerlain. So this was the last Guerlain to work at Guerlain. I have my doubts. I've been told by other people in the industry, by not other people, by one specific person, a friend that I have that works in the perfume industry. He says that Jean-Paul Guerlain did not make these, but I am not capable, I'm not able to say anything. So the company itself, My Exclusive Collection, says that Jean-Paul Guerlain made them. So let's just go with that. And so believe it if you want or not, it's up to you, I guess. But the company advertises the perfumes as being made by Jean-Paul Guerlain. It's a big part of the advertising for these perfumes. So these are not easy to find anymore. They were not easy to find to begin with back then when they were available. The packaging was beautiful, like this beautiful heavy lacquered wooden box. I have it here somewhere. I will take it out when I talk about this perfume. But these are pretty much very hard to find, and in 2021 they rebranded or relaunched the company. I don't know exactly what happened, but they came out with these bottles and new perfumes. Some of them have some sort of relation to the previous ones, but they don't smell exactly the same. Like this one, it's new to me. None of the previous ones remind me, this one doesn't remind me of any from the previous ones. And they have 3 at the moment, unless they launched a new one. They have this one. They have Renata 1226, I think it's called. Let me double check here. Renata 2026 and Murmure d'Alcôve. Murmure d'Alcôve. I think that's how you say it. And they're all beautiful. All of these 3 perfumes are really nice. I have this, and I have Renata 1226. And let me spray this. This one I only spray 2 because it has a very strong presence. If I apply more than 2 sprays, it can be too much. You know how much I love to spray perfumes, but I don't go crazy with every perfume. No, some of them I just can't. And it's a beautiful bottle, as you can see. Very sculptural. I bought this last December. And I have to mention, the shop I bought this was, actually I have two. I have one But okay, I'm going to mention the shop that I asked if it would be okay to mention them. I'm not, this was back in December. It's called Theodora Haute Parfumerie in Geneva. It's a really lovely shop because this is not available in Canada. This collection is not available in Canada. I got a bottle when I was last November in Montpellier in the south of France, and ended up getting another one at Theodora Haute Parfumerie in Geneva. And the sales associate that helped me, lovely lady, Victoria. So actually, she doesn't know that I'm doing this video now because it's been so long, but we'll probably let her know that, yeah, I'm mentioning her. So they have a beautiful selection of perfumes, nothing too extravagant, it's very selected, and again, I'm not being paid, I don't have any coupon, anything, I don't do this, I'm just saying that I had a really good experience buying from Theodora Haute Parfumerie in Geneva, and I will put down their website if you would like to check them out. And yeah, so it's floral, but it's okay, I have to put one more spray just on my arm just so I can. Oh, this is so classically French. It's just like I have one issue with this bottle. It leaks a little bit sometimes. I don't know why, I don't know where it comes from, but I don't know if it's just this bottle that's faulty, but yeah, it's strange. It leaks a little bit. Like, I just noticed that my fingers are a little bit wet, and I don't know where it leaks, because it literally just saw me spraying, and okay, this is a little bit frustrating, but oh well. It's floral, and it's sweet, and it's spicy, slightly, ever so slightly powdery, musky. There's something slightly dirty in here, like a tiny, like a minuscule hint of civet, just to give this human touch to it. Oh, let me get the notes from another website here. Ambery. I don't get the smell of amber per se, but I get the feeling. Like, imagine the feeling of an ambery perfume, like amber, as a main note. It's that kind of warmth, but it's mostly flower, but it's sweet flower, but not sickling sweet. It's just like I don't even know what, because it's so beautiful. Orange, mandarin orange, black pepper. I do get the black pepper. The mandarin orange I don't. Maybe in the very opening, but not now. Orange blossom, yes, quite a bit of orange blossom, but it's a heavier orange blossom. It's not like the clean, crisp orange blossom that you imagine. I'm trying to remember if there's any other perfume that I could compare this with. Probably is, but this is one of those perfumes that the more aware, like you've seen, I've worn quite a bit of it. Given the fact that I bought this last December. No, this bottle actually is the one from Montpellier. Yeah, so I got this in late November. And I don't remember the name of the shop from Montpellier, and they don't ship internationally because I asked them when I was there. That's why I mentioned Theodora Haute Parfumerie, because they're great. yeah, the notes that are on their website, it's just to give a vibe. It's just to give an idea, because I know there's a lot more in here. There's like also patchouli, vanilla, musk listed there. But it's a very delicate, sweet floral, warm, with an underlying hint of something human, like, like, or even like the civet, to give the idea of something human. That this is a great perfume. This is a really, really, really good perfume. And I have another one, the Renata 2026. Renata 2026. I don't know how to say in French. It's Renata. I don't know. it's a popular name in Brazil too, actually. And it's also beautiful. Really, really beautiful. They send me samples of the other two. No, I mean, when I got the bottle from Theodora, they sent me samples from the other two, and I ended up getting Renata 1226. But I have to try more of the Murmure d'Alcôve so I can decide how I feel more about it. But it's also really good. But this and Renata are definitely my top two. I don't have a favorite between them, because they have different vibes, and they're both really, really beautiful. It's, this perfume is perfect for a day like today, just like a dark day, like, rainy, and I've been indoors all day pretty much, and it's just it's a very comforting scent. But depending on the day, if it's a warmer day and it's sunny, it can also be very fitting for that day, because it can also convey that feeling of joy and happiness and fun. So, yeah, the bottle is gorgeous. I want to show you the cap too. It's I'm not gonna tip it because I don't know. The cap's also beautiful. It has this detail, like, I don't know, like you can see right there. This is the part of the new logo of the brand. Yeah, so yeah, this was my take on SWINGFOLLIES from my exclusive collection. I hope you enjoyed it, and I don't know if there's any review of this on YouTube yet or not, but this bottle is 100 ml, and yeah, it's an eau de parfum, if you're curious. But yeah, the other bottles that I have, they didn't leak, so the leaking problem is just with this one. So I guess it's just faulty, but I'm not going to hold this against, I mean, it sucks, but we know that not every bottle is perfect from factory. Sometimes you'll be, unlucky to get one. But yeah, I've worn this quite a bit. It's really good. I've worn this, I've made the not mistake, but when trying it initially, I did put on a lot of sprays, and it was too much. I just couldn't handle it. It is too much. It does become too much if it's sprayed more than 3 times. So 3 is definitely my limit on this perfume. So thank you very much for your time, your attention. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And the world needs more beauty lovers. Bye.